Hello, I'm Adil, and I'm doing stand-up.
Hey!
Yeah. Bear with me, I haven't performed in a while, and I'm nervous, but we'll see how this goes. Hello, I'm Adil.
Hey!
I'm actually named after my dad, because Adil sounds like a dildo, and my dad is a dick. Adil also sounds like Aldi, so please prepare for my comedy to be cheap and only partly unpacked. Now, the next joke is actually very risky, especially for this place. So first, I'll try to get into your good graces with this one. I sexually identify as freshly done laundry. Please string me up and peg me. Now the risky joke. It was my birthday yesterday.
Yay!
I turned 36, thank you. Yes, 36, which is actually starting to become a good age, because I'm reaching those years where it was already very inappropriate for me to look at 16-year-old girls for a very long time. But now their mothers next to them are starting to look better and better. I had my doubts about this joke because some of you might think, ugh, the male gaze. Others might think, ugh, women older than 16. Yeah, I have a cheat sheet. If it isn't obvious by now, I am on a spectrum. The autism spectrum. Apparently Elon Musk is also on that spectrum. But he's unfortunately he's having a way better time. Because he can afford way more drugs than I can. Yeah, so it was very, well, everyone already knew that I am on the spectrum, especially the women that I tried to flirt with, because some of you might call my way of flirting mansplaining, others might call it info dumping. I call it not a good idea when talking to a German woman. I mentioned World War II way too often. Yeah, it's not something I can help. Yeah. During the diagnosis process, they gave me a lot of different tests with questions. Probably, maybe you guys are also familiar with the questions. One of them is, are you more comfortable in doing stuff with objects or doing stuff with people? And I just thought, like, I really hope I don't objectify women. I was struggling with friendships for a long time, as you do when you're on the spectrum. So I tried to be nice and randomly gift a friend of mine a video game. And he told me, Adil, you've known me for 20 years. Why did you gift me Sex with Hitler 3D? You should have known I strongly prefer 2D games. So one of my autistic hobbies is trying to mimic accents, but I need to do them on an emotional basis because I don't know what a diphthong is. I'm not a linguist. Which also makes some accents very difficult for me to do. For example, the Finnish accent, I am already an abstaining alcoholic. A Romanian accent, I am already on antidepressants. A Finnish accent, though, is very easy. You just talk like the English language is making you want to vomit. This vocabulary is intoxicating, my tongue. And I refuse to do an Israeli accent because to me an Israeli accent sounds like an Arab person who learned English in Germany. And as a Moroccan man, I refuse to identify as Arab. And as a Dutch man, I refuse to say that someone can learn proper English in Germany. I tried to learn Spanish, but I had to stop when I started to understand the lyrics of reggaeton. That gets very bad. And what's my next joke? Oh, yeah. Also, do you guys know that there's a city in Mexico called Matamoros?
No?
That means kill the Moroccans. Someone don't tell the PVV. It's actually, it's not the Mexicans' fault, the Spanish named it that. And I can inform you, we got our revenge on the Spanish. We waited until they had a civil war, and then we contributed and helped their dictator get installed. Which, yeah, it's obvious that when the mierda goes down, your soldiers better be brown. Also, it's weird that some people keep saying that they want less Moroccans. We're literally called Moroccans. So growing up as Moroccan and also partly in the Arab culture, also with family members, I saw that already, like, you guys are new to conspiracy theories compared to the Arabs, because they already had an uncle that was spewing all the crazy shit that they would get from like the early internet, that then you would use the search engines before Google was big. So I can confidently say that Arab lives have definitely been ruined for very long by the net and Yahoo. And that is my set.